you are and whenever you get to join me. I'm Dr. Jan. This is Russell Institute of Learning, Sidebar Education. Hey, the only problem with having those photo lenses is when you are outside, they get dark. And they tell you, oh, make sure you can see your eyes. What are you hiding? Nada. But these are the glasses I have, and I just want to come with you today. Our sidebar education topic is about eating breakfast, making sure you are prepared for the day. It was great. When I started class this morning, again, we're still in virtual learning, and it takes a while for all of the students to be able to get logged in. So I generally start some type of conversation that is student related, student focused. So this morning, my question was, what time did you get up this morning? And did you have time to eat breakfast? Which then also took us into, and what time did you go to bed? So all of these things are really important in a student's life. First, I want to preface though, every child is different, and like in my family, as my daughter was growing up, and even my son, they were much more of a late night sort of biorhythm. And so they were really waking up as I was going to bed. However, in the world that we live and in trying to go to school and jobs, it gets a little bit better now that we have some flexibility. But many of us are daytime first shift people. So anyway, I was asking my students this question, and I was so glad I asked. I was looking to see how many of them might have rolled out of bed 15 minutes before having to come on to virtual class. And I only had maybe one, and that was okay because I didn't want to condemn or say right or wrong. What I did find, though, most of them had been up for almost an hour. And then my second question, had you had breakfast? And they said yes. Well, this led for our discussion today is which is very similar if you remember that or follow my journey with Jesus. We talked about you need to always keep your tank full. As a child, their tank is more about their brain and their body. I was able to explain to them that their brain is a muscle, and it's very similar to having a car, and it has to have the fuel for it to run. When you eat your breakfast, you are fueling the muscle, your brain. And if you don't have good nutrition, then you're not going to be able to think and work in school. So yay, I always applaud breakfast. The next question that the students in themselves, well, what do you think about cereal? And I said, oh, I know I ate cereal growing up. I named them off like Captain Crunch. We had Cocoa Puffs and Trix. And they still have some of those very similar. I told them, though, oh my goodness, I hate to say it's about sugar. And I gave them the demonstration that, yes, it puts you up high energy, but then sometime all of a sudden you're going, so it becomes like you are in a car that has gas, no gas, gas, no gas. And so I told them that for breakfast, it might be better for them to have some type of protein, whether it's bacon, egg, piece of toast, some type of cheese, milk, so that it then functions in a steady burn. So they're not having a fast and slow with and without the nutrition they need. That was great. It was a great learning moment. And the other we talked about is being able to go to sleep. And, again, we need to make sure that you get 8 hours. At their age, they may need a little more, and everybody's different. However, you've got to get sleep. Your body does its best repair when you sleep. Here's the tip for parents, teachers, administrators, grandparents, whoever's listening today, and if children are listening, yay! When you have a regular routine, your body will function at a higher peak level. Therefore, you need to figure out what is my best sleep time. Go to bed no later than such and such. Get up in the morning. Many of us as adults know that on weekends or times that we're not on a regular schedule and we get to sleep in longer or we eat a different kind of food, we don't feel so well. As a student, that's what they're going to need to do and learn it for themselves, not because we tell them, but learn it for themselves because this will follow them the rest of their lives. My goal is to help our students know a good, balanced meal, nutrition before school is great. Getting a good night's sleep is really important. And then being able to have enough time to wake up, sort of shake off those cobwebs before you have to log into school. As well as when you have your snack and lunch through the day, they should again include some type of protein or long, slow burning foods versus a fast, sugary kind of treat. That's our topic for today. Let's help our children be the best that they can be because we're going to fuel them up with the right kind of nutrition and sleep. So when they show up for school, whether it's face-to-face or virtual, they will have the most benefit from pulling the energy out of their brain and being able to put that content in. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Dr. Jan. This is Russell Institute of Learning, Sidebar Education. Please like, follow, share, and comment. Come on, let's comment. Oh, Mrs. Russell, I saw that. It worked in my kids. Oh, and this. Come on, let's have a comment. This is not about me talking to you. I'm hoping we are creating a community where we talk to each other, we can encourage one another, and give examples that will help support our children and those who love them in making better choices as we go ahead. Thanks again. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.